Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. We'll see the Indiana Pacers and Team World. It'll be Team World off the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Jackson and Turner man the post position. Hield is out there with Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Duarte in at the small forward.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Effective at scoring the basketball. Hachimura understands his role offensively and plays it well.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive the second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
And the rejection by Jackson. Hield bounce pass. It's stolen by Hachimura. Now here's Barrett. He's covered closely. They grab their own miss. Goes back up. And that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got 6 points.
Yeah, what separates Rui Hachimura is his great strength and his motor. Just brings so much energy.
And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Hield. Hield's got 3 assists now in this one. Doncic passes to Barrett. And the dunk by Hachimura.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put time and on target. Nicely done.
Halliburton kicks deep three-point range. And they'll get another chance. Six to shoot. From deep. Rebound by Team World.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, this is great defense from Miles Turner. High activity level, doesn't give up anything easy.
Here's Hield. A beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, he earned some serious style points on that layup.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Hachimura. And good that time. 10 points for him.
Well, the finishing ability of Rui Hachimura on display. This guy has a knack for getting around defenders and into his groove.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Passes to Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Here's Hield. To the middle. Here's Turner. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now, here's Barrett. D right on him. Clark, the pass to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Jackson. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Shooting for Indiana.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Team World.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Mikhailuk's checked in for Team World. Here's Mikhailuk. The 10-footer. Rebounded by Jackson. Indiana trailing here. The pass to Mathurin. He dishes it to Jackson. Some nice passing here by Indiana to the paint. Here's Bitadze. A miss that time would have put him up.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
In a wide open look for Hachimura. Team World with a fresh shot clock. And another shot. No good from Clark. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Bitadze. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Doncic finds Barrett. Doncic again, Albert. And it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now, here's Barrett. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's Clark with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Bitadze. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
First personal foul.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Doncic. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Hachimura can make play after play above the rim. This guy's got a natural, gifted, athletic frame.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Back to Halliburton. Pass to Bitadze. Here's Mathurin. Down low. Here's Halliburton. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Indiana. Checking in for the Pacers, Daniel Tice, Jalen Smith, Aaron Neesmith, TJ McConnell.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Here's Neesmith. Makes it off the glass.
Aaron Neesmith.
Daniel Tice is unselfish by nature, puts the pass on time and on target.
Doncic looking it over. Over McConnell. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter.
Team World.
Indiana out in front, up by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter.
Put your hands together for your team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They've got Neesmith. Smith is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's TJ McConnell, and it's Yhal in at the 2. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's early in Rui Hachimura's career, but this young man has proven capable on the interior. He will never shy away from contact.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Indiana leading. Here's Smith. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior with their work down low.
Pass to Barrett. Inside. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Big night for Rui Hachimura. You can tell when his number is called, he is prepared to embrace the scoring role.
Bounce pass, Smith. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession. Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Pacers.
For Indiana, Miles Turner.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for Team World. From deep. And out of bounds as Team World gains possession. Brissett has checked in for the Pacers. Chris Duarte comes in for Neesmith. And it's Team World with the ball. Here's McKayler. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Kept alive. Tries again. Misses the layup. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Hield. Banked in off the glass. Hield's got his second bucket.
Great concentration by Buddy Hield right there. Boy, despite taking the bump, finishes anyway.
Clark. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
McConnell passes Duarte over Barrett. Hield pulls it in.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the reward. You just have to stay with it here.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
Timeout charge.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Some changes for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Brissett. Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Passes it Duarte to the inside. Here's Turner. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
Got a piece of it. Fade away. An easy 2 points on the layup. Turner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And now the first timeout called here for Team World.
Get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time!
Doncic is checked in for McKayler. Clark kicks to Hachimura. Here's the pass to Doncic. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. And it's Clark with the finish.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Barrett inside the three-point line. Duarte grabs the board.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Doncic with the block.
Hard work pays off for Luka in that instance. How about that on the defensive end? Send it back, Luka.
And Barrett slams it in.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position. That jam. Shot's good by Turner.
Miles Turner covered tightly, but nonetheless scores it. That is really well done.
Doncic passes to Clark. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Heel dishes to Turner. Basket good. And that's 10 points for Miles Turner.
Now, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
To the middle, here's Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And Halliburton, who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Trailing by 2. Over in the corner, Turner. Down low. Bitadze with the bucket. Bitadze's got 7 points.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Doncic passes to Barrett. Back to Doncic. Goes up on the high post. Again, Team World good for 2.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
And out of bounds as Team World gains possession.
Substitution for the Pacers. Jalen Smith. Aaron Neesmith. Benedict Mathurin.
30 seconds left to play here in the half. Doncic against Halliburton. Barrett kicks to Hachimura. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he slams it one-handed.
Wow, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander quick off his feet. Defense doesn't have time to react.
Pulls from the top of the key. Neesmith can't get it to go.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
So that'll be it for the
38.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Pacers trailed by 4. Rui Hachimura out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Doncic in at the point. On offense, here's Team World. And for Indiana, Jackson and Turner man the post positions. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Buddy Hield. And it's Duarte in at the 3. Barrett fires. And he gets it back. Second shot opportunity. And it's sent back by Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that will be right home. And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling. Offensive end, we call this grit and grind.
Shoots a fader, and it's Doncic missing.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
Jackson, nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Jackson's got 7.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Indiana making some changes. Daniel Tice comes in for Miles Turner, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Hachimura finds Doncic. And here is Hachimura. Team World with another miss.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
On the wing, Jackson. Doncic against McConnell. And there's the feed to Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
What a pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
Bounce pass from McConnell. Jackson down low. He against Hachimura. It's stolen by Barrett. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dishes it to Clark. Good ball movement here by Team World. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
R.J. Barrett, still such a young talent in the NBA, but this is something this young man has dreamed about for as long as he can remember. He has the work habits and the commitment to be great.
Team World shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts for the game. And the first one at the line is good. The Pacers making a change here. Brissett's checked in. And so Barrett nails both of them. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to McConnell. Now Tice. He's covered by Clark. And Tice gets it to go.
Now, Tice showing off his touch right in that restricted area. Doing work, Daniel Tice.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Doncic. Hachimura the pass to Doncic. It's tipped. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. That one's in there. The Team World lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Yhal.
Well, Buddy Hield not backing down on the interior. He says, I've got more than shooting in my game.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Hachimura. Barrett for three. A shot off that time. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Pass to Brissett. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now just a 2-point Team World lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And Team World calls time here.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And it's Team World with the ball. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6, but on the bucket.
Because of his length, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has no issues operating near the cup.
McConnell passes to Smith. Here's Bitadze. It's rebounded by Doncic. Team World leading by 4. Barrett for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 9th assist in the game now. Smith right side. And the layup's good off the glass.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Team World. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Hachimura.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
.105 left in the third quarter. Indiana on D, 7-point differential.
Well, here is a player with great size and great instincts. It allows Luka Doncic to rebound consistently. Nicely there.
Launches it. And Team World, another 3. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Team World?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
To the paint, here's Hachimura. And he makes good on the layup. Hachimura's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Barrett for three. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Clark's got the lead up to 13 now for Team World.
And when Clark is on fire, he stays aggressive. You gotta love how this young fella is willing to dominate games.
And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. From downtown, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
53.
Team World out in front. They lead by 13. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Team World leading by 13. Rui Hachimura out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the shooting guard.
Well, you know Rui wants to score it. He will not retreat in the face of some tough defense. Nicely done.
First free throw is good. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. And he makes both free throws. Pacers trailed by 15. Tice with the ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
Boy, Daniel Tice biding his time. Was not a rotation player early, but this guy is smart. He's physical. He can play on the defensive end at a high level.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here is Doncic. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Tice. Turner with it. Picked up by Barrett. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Knocks it loose. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Barrett, and it's sent back by Turner. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. And that one is good.
My goodness, what a dribble drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
There is no let up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
World with another miss. Pacers trailed by 11. Now, here's Tice. To the right side. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Team World with another miss. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Barrett with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Basket counts. Clark's got 24.
He sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Mathurin, good.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And Team World calls time here.
Team World.
And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where they have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Chris Duarte's checked in for the Pacers. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
During the break, I heard the coach for Team World talk to his team in the huddle. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Turner trying to free himself up, and he lays it straight in. Matherin's got 9 points here in the second half. The pass to Barrett. Back to Doncic. That's the 3 fly. Pacers with the rebound.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
The shot's good from Tice.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Pacers trailed by 5. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Well, there's a reliability that you can count on from Daniel Tice, big time in the clutch.
Here's Barrett. Another shot. And Doncic finishes himself. And Team World leads by 5.
He has been taking and making big shots for a long time. Luka Doncic with the delivery.
And the Pacers call time here.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Brandon Clark.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy great all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
And here's Indiana. They're on a 16-6 run. Halliburton passes to Jackson. And the fast break now for Team World. Doncic leading the charge.
What a basketball mind when you think about Luka Doncic. This guy in the break is exploiting defenses.
RJ passes to Matherin. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Pass to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop. He's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Jackson, that's good.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 12 points in just the second half.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Muddies! And now they trail by just 4.
Fearless move by Tyrese Halliburton. The game is complete and the mind is ready.
Steps back and fires. And it's Doncic missing. Turner against Clark. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Clark.
This is a very confident basketball player. Miles Turner wants to be in this spot. Now it's about knocking this one home.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And Indiana making a change here. Fields checked in. No free throws good from Turner.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
The 3 for Doncic. Offensive rebound. It's in.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Got it.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Seconds, fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for Team World, Luka Doncic.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And you'd rather not foul Doncic here because he loves getting to the line and delivering.
So he gets them both. It's a 4-point ballgame.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
And the Pacers call time here. They're down by 4. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul. Just a massive bucket by Buddy Hield, the guy who has never been afraid of these moments.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Fourth team foul. At the line for Team World, Luka Doncic, taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one. That makes it a 3-point lead.
Guys, whatever Luka's percentages from the free throw line in the past, he is exactly where he wants to be in this moment.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ballgame. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton passes to Turner. Gets the bucket.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
So a close game sees Team World taking this one. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great.